As Ghana stands at the edge of a new cultural awakening, a bold and transformative vision is beginning to unfold. A vision that seeks not only to honor the nation's deep artistic roots, but to propel them into a future of limitless creative possibilities. This vision took on renewed life when Finance Minister Dr. Cassiel Addo Forson announced during the 2026 budget statement that Ghana will begin the process of constructing a second national theater in Kumasi. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. For many Ghanaians, especially those within the creative space, this moment felt like more than a policy announcement. It felt like the beginning of a cultural renaissance, a powerful turning point that signals Ghana's intention to place arts and creativity at the heart of national development. To appreciate the magnitude of this project, one must first understand the soul of Kumasi, a city that has for centuries served as the cultural heartbeat of the Ashanti Kingdom. Its traditions, its rhythms, its artistry, and its people have shaped narratives that have traveled beyond the borders of Ghana. From the intricate patterns of kente weaving to the enchanting rhythms of traditional drumming, from poetic storytelling to the energy of modern entertainment, Kumasi has always been a reservoir of creativity. Yet, for decades, the city has operated without a world-class arts facility to match its cultural influence. Accra has held the spotlight with its national theater, iconic and symbolic. But Ghana's cultural ecosystem has grown far too large and far too diverse to be held by one structure alone. And so the decision to create a second national theater and to place it in Kumasi is not a random infrastructural undertaking. It is a calculated, deeply symbolic, and transformative step toward decentralizing opportunity and strengthening cultural equity across the nation. When Dr. Forson declared that the government would commence site acquisition and design in 2026, his words resonated with more weight than one might initially perceive. They signaled the government's understanding that cultural development is directly linked to economic growth, social cohesion, national branding, and global competitiveness. The creative sector is not merely entertainment. It is a thriving industry capable of generating billions, driving tourism, empowering youth, and projecting Ghana's identity to the world. This upcoming theater is therefore not just a building, it is a carefully planned investment into the future. Imagine a state-of-the-art performance center rising from the soil of Kumasi, a place where theater, music, film, dance, poetry exhibitions, festivals, and innovations can converge under one roof. A place where the dreams of young artists can find the platforms they deserve, where seasoned performers can refine their craft, and where Ghana's creative brilliance can shine for both local and international audiences. This is the promise the new National Theater carries. With world-class acoustics, modern lighting, rehearsal studios, training spaces, exhibition halls, and production facilities, it will rewrite what it means to create, perform, and experience art in Ghana. But the story becomes even more compelling when we consider the economic transformation this theater is expected to trigger. Cultural tourism is one of the fastest-growing economic frontiers in modern economies. Millions travel yearly to experience the arts. Broadway in New York, the Sydney Opera House, the National Theatre in London, the Lagos Cultural Village. These are all examples of how culture becomes commerce. With Kumasi's new theater, Ghana will be positioned to draw visitors, performers, researchers, filmmakers, and art lovers from around the world. The effect cascades into the hospitality industry, transportation, retail, fashion, food, technology, and countless other sectors. Jobs will be created, businesses will emerge, and young people in particular will find new paths to financial freedom through creative entrepreneurship. The theater also comes at a time when KUMAP, Ghana's grassroots film industry, is yearning for modern infrastructure to support its evolution. For years, KUMAP has given Ghana some of its most iconic movie stars, unforgettable stories, and deeply relatable narratives. Despite challenges in funding and equipment, the industry has remained resilient, powered largely by passion and determination. With the new theater offering advanced production and screening spaces, the industry will finally have the tools it needs to compete at international standards. Filmmakers will be able to polish their craft, distribute higher quality films, and collaborate across borders, ultimately positioning Kumawood as a powerful force in African cinema. Uh, One cannot talk about this project without acknowledging its potential to nurture talent. Ghana is overflowing with gifted young people: dancers, painters, writers, musicians, cinematographers, sculptors, designers, and creators of every kind. Yet the journey from raw talent to professional excellence requires training, mentorship, and access to modern facilities. The theater will serve as a center for arts education and capacity building, complementing the government's GH 20 million Creative Arts Fund aimed at supporting creatives across the country. Workshops, masterclasses, internships, and exchange programs will not only refine artistic skills, but also teach creatives how to monetize their work, manage their careers, and engage with global markets. Just as important is the architectural vision behind the theater. Ghana's identity is a mosaic of traditions, colors, patterns, and historical narratives, and the design is expected to reflect this cultural richness. The building will likely merge contemporary aesthetics with elements inspired by Ashanti symbolism, perhaps an exterior facade that echoes Adinkra patterns or an interior design influenced by the bold geometry of kente cloth. A facility that stands not just as a modern structure, but as a cultural landmark that tells a story before one even steps inside. Architecture has the power to shape cities, and this theater will undoubtedly become one of Kumasi's most iconic structures, a place that sparks pride and keeps heritage alive. Of course, such an ambitious vision will not come without challenges. Major infrastructural projects around the world face hurdles: funding constraints, community engagement issues, design complexities, and implementation delays. Securing sustainable investment is key, as building the facility is only the beginning. Maintaining it, running it efficiently, and ensuring that it serves its intended artistic and social purpose will require strong policies, transparent management, and consistent community support. Yet, as Ghana has shown time and time again, great projects become possible when there is genuine commitment and collective belief. The benefits of this theater, once realized, will ripple far beyond the Ashanti region. Ghana's global image will be strengthened as a country that values creativity, innovation, and cultural preservation. Young people will be inspired to pursue artistic careers without fear of stigma or lack of opportunity. Communities will come together under the shared experience of performance and storytelling. International collaborations will grow, opening doors for co-productions, festivals, and creative exchanges. And most importantly, the next generation will inherit a country that recognizes that the arts are not a luxury. They are a necessity, a force that brings people together and amplifies national identity. As Ghana continues to evolve in the fields of technology, infrastructure, governance, and education, the addition of this theater acts as the emotional and cultural thread that ties everything together. It reminds the world that Ghana is not only building roads, bridges, hospitals, and power plants. It is also building dreams, preserving identity, empowering talent, and investing in the soul of the nation. And in the decades to come, when students walk into its studios, when performers step onto its stage, when audiences fill its seats, and when its lights illuminate the night sky over Kumasi, this theater will stand as a testament to what Ghana can achieve when vision meets action. In many ways, the Second National Theater in Kumasi represents the future, a future where Ghana becomes a creative powerhouse in Africa, a hub where art is not just appreciated but exported, celebrated, and used as a vehicle for national transformation. It is a symbol of hope, a commitment to cultural equity, and a declaration that the arts will continue to shape the country's journey. The Kumasi National Theater is not simply a building under development. It is a story in motion, one that will inspire, empower, and elevate generations long after its doors are opened. And as Ghana prepares to bring this vision to life, one thing is clear: the country is on the brink of a cultural renaissance that will echo far beyond its borders, reminding the world of the enduring power of art to unite, transform, and define a nation.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.